Now let us see Rechan Karma. Rechan Karma is one among the karmas in Ayurveda which is therapeutically used. The nirukti of Rechana is chi lut. The root verb chi with the pratyay or suffix lut forms the word Rechana. The syllable na within bracket in the sloka refers to the neutral gender of the word Rechana. The meaning of it is malavedanena tanya sarane, that which evacuates or empties is called Rechana as per Vasaspatya volume 6. Now let us see the definition or paribhasa of Rechana karma. Vipakvang yat pakvang va maladi dravatang navet rechatyapi tajgeyang rechanang tribita yatha, that which liquefies the pakva and apakva mala, purisha and dosa, and expels out of the body is called Rechana. As for example, Tivrit. Virechanam pittaharanam. This means Virechana is useful for peptic diseases. It relieves the body from pittaja vyadhis. Tivrita sukha virechananam, Chaturangalu mridu virechananam, Snuhik cha tikshna virechananam. As per Charak Samhita Sutrasthan, 25th chapter, 40th slok, Charaka, while explaining the Agradabhya, says that Virechana is best pittahara and continues to classify Virechana based on its intensity. As you know, persons will be having Mridu Kostha, Mradhya Kostha and Krura Kostha. Considering their condition of Kostha, we have to select Rechan Dravyas. For this purpose, Acharya Charak has classified Virechana into Sukha Virechana, Mridu Virechana and Tikshna Virechana. Sukha Virechana includes Tibrit as the best example, Plantago of Vata, Tibrit. Mridu Virechana includes Arakbadha as the best drug for Mridu Virechan. Tikshna Virechana includes Snuhik Chira as best Tikshna Virechak drug. Tatha Anulomaniyam tat Parthivam Atpyam cha. Rasa Vaisheshik Kara gives same opinion as that of Sushruta, that the Rechak or Rechana Dravyas are predominant of Parthiva and Atpya Mahabhuta. Now, we have to compare the Anuloman, Shramsan, Bhedana and Rechana among them. So, there are some parameters by which we can compare and distinguish these classes of karma in Ayurveda. Now, let us see one by one the gati or the movement. In Anuloman, it will be adhogati. In Shramsan also adhogati, Bhedan adhogati, Rechan adhogati. That means all these dravyas will eliminate out or expel out or propel out the malas towards the lower orifice or anus. Helps in evacuation of mala, yes. All of them helps in evacuation of mala. Name of mala or which type of mala is being acted upon. Anulaman dravyas will act upon apakva mala, undigested or unformed mala. Shramsan dravyas will act upon paktavya mala or digested mala. Bhedan dravyas will act upon baddha or abaddha mala, either constipated or unconstipated formed mala. Rechan dravyas will also act upon pakva or apakva mala, formed or unformed mala. Now, effect on mala as per karma, Anulaman dravyas will do mala paka, they will digest the undigested mala. But in case of Sramsana rabies, no malapaka will be there. They eliminate out both pakva and apakva in their same condition. Bhedan rabies will do bhedana or tearing down or pervading down the pindifuta mala. Condensed mala will be fractionated. You will get the fractionated mala. Rechan rabies will do dravata, means they will liquefy the condensed mala for easy expulsion. Additional task of Anuloman rabies is it relieves adhobandha. Adhobandha means intestinal obstruction of lower intestine. Now, Anulomana effect on Saman Vayu rectifies the Pachan, Vivechan and Murchana action of Saman Vayu, thus indirectly stimulates digestion. Anuloman rabies helps in relieving adhobandha or intestinal obstruction of lower intestine. Sramsana rabies effect on last part of small intestine and large intestine's motility, thus expels without any absorption. May also affect the flow of bile, as because Sramsana rabies are called cholerectic. They flow. They helps in propulsion of bile. Bhedan rabies mainly affect on large intestine, increases the intestinal motility. Now, opposite to these classes of drugs or these karmas, we have grahi karma in Ayurveda. The nirukti of it is graha nini. The word grahi has been formed by the root word graha with nini pratyay or suffix. The syllable pu within bracket in the sloka refers to the masculine gender of the word grahi. The meaning of it is mala bandha karake. That which holds or clutches is called grahi as per Vachaspatya. The paribhasa or definition of grahi is deepanang pachanang yat syad ushnatvad avasosakam grahi taccha tatha sunthi jiraka gajapippali. Salangadhar Samhita Pratham Khanda. And as per Gananath Sen, Purisa Sangrahanang Purisasya Stambhanang Tasme Hitam. A dravya which is both deepana pachana and dries up moisture by virtue of Ushnaguna is said to be grahi. As for example, Sunthi, Jiraka, Gajapippali. Gajapippali is also called Chabbyaphala. Sangrahika Anilaguna Bhuistam Anilasya Sosanatmakatvat. As per Susut Samhita Sutrasthan, 41st chapter, 6th slok, Sushruta says that Grahi Dravyas are Vayu Mahabhuta predominant. So, as they are Vayu Mahabhuta predominant, they does Shoshana or Asushana, so that they dries up the liquid or moisture and holds the mala. Let us see Stambhana Karma, similar to Grahi, but mode of action or mechanism of action is different, a bit different. Let us try to understand it. The nirukti of Stambhana goes like Stambhayati, Stambha, Nich, Lu. Stambhana is formed from the root verb Stambha with Nich and Lu pratyay. The meaning is Jari Karane, that which obstructs, hinders or restrains is called Stambhana as per Vachaspatya. Let us see the definition or paribhasa of it. Rokchyat chetyat kasayatvat laghu pakasya jadbhavet vatakrit stambhanam tat syat tatha vachaka tuntuko. Dravyas by virtue of Vata Vrittikara gunas like Ruksha and Laghu produces Stambhana. As for example, Vachaka is Kudaja, Tuntuka is Shona. Hence, a Grahi Dravya should have the following characteristics. Dipana should increase or stimulate the Agni. Pachana should digest the Ama. Drava Shoshana dries up the moisture by virtue of Ushnaguna. Drugs which stop or obstruct the motility or movement of the mala is called Stambhana. It could stop the movement of fluids that are eliminated from the body like Bhamana, Atisara, or it could stop the movements of internal fluids like Rakta and Pitta. So this is all about Anuloman, Shramsan, Bhedan, Rechan, Grahi and Stambhan Karma in our Ayurveda. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you.